Hello, I'm Noel Morgan.
And I'm Jordan Estes.
This is WTHS for Friday, January 17th. Here are this week's top stories. Lady Wave basketball is experiencing an above-average season. Third-year head coach Matt Justice recently had an idea where girls basketball could practice boys during third block. Using that idea, he gathered 6 male students to help him practice for upcoming games.
We caught up with some of these dedicated students and asked them why this is important to the school.
Anytime you get to play against guys instead of girls, it's always makes your team better. You know, I've always believed as I was coming up, the best girls I've ever seen play basketball are the ones that played against boys. And so, you know, when we bring them out here, of course, they're going to make us a little bit faster, a little bit quicker, and make us think a little bit more on what we're doing. Well, before we had the gold team, you know, we've only got 10 on the roster, so you don't. From our first 5 to second 5, there's going to be a little bit of a difference in your competition level, and so, you know, when we had it just 5-on-5, you know, we were dealing with a lot of fatigue, and then we couldn't sub, you know, over as much. But now that we have the gold team, we're able to run in our 6th, 7th, 8th man into the game in practice, and really give more of a game-like experience instead of, you know, going against our girls. And it gives our girls a little bit more, you know, motivation trying to stop a guy versus trying to stop one of our players.
Practice before the gold team, it wasn't as animated as it is now, and we have more energy. They have brought more energy and made us work harder and bring out the best in us. They made us better on defense and offense, actually putting that certain pressure on us on defense has made us get the ball up the floor faster, and our defense has gotten way better.
The reason I wanted to be a part of the gold team was because just getting to come in here and play basketball every day sounded real fun. And I had not an academic class, an elective third block, and really basketball just was way more appealing to me than that, and that's really what stood out to me. I think the girls can be just as good as guys in a sport. Fundamentally speaking, they definitely can come in, put in the same amount of work, and get the same results as guys. However, athletically speaking, guys just by nature tend to be more athletic than most girls. With that being said, I think that girls, especially these girls, great potential, and if they come in and work just as hard as guys, then they'll definitely see the same results.
WTHS's Benton Barber spoke to a few players from in-season sports about their teams. Let's go to Benton for more.
I'm here at the THS Gymnasium where we caught up with our boys basketball team who has experienced an over 500 season so far. Next, we took the time to talk to our boys and girls soccer team who's had a spectacular year so far. And finally, we got the inside scoop on our boys and girls powerlifting team who has been pumping iron for the last couple of weeks.
The season's going good. We started off kind of slow, but now we're picking it up. The division have started playing. It's a team sport that gives you something positive to do.
I enjoy being on a basketball team because it's a privilege many don't have, and it's a good thing for your future. Last week we played Aberdeen. EJ Fuller stepped up, the sophomore step up, and helped win.
All right, so KJ, just give us a recap of how the soccer team did this weekend.
We did pretty good overall. We tied the first game, and we won the second two. The second game we won 3-0. Fourth game we won 4-0. I scored 1. Shay scored 2 goals.
We've been tough. We've worked hard. We just came back from Jackson, and it was really good for us to see how good the teams were there because we need to practice harder. And we've been playing like easy teams right now, but it's good to go to Jackson to play hard teams just to see where we're at.
Powerlifting is very intense. It's all about weight and seeing how much you can do. We had a meet last Saturday. We did pretty good. As a team, we did great.
Well, it's a hard sport, and you have to be really dedicated at practice and everything so you can be good at meets. It makes you stronger, and it makes your confidence level higher because you find out that you can do things that you never thought you could do. It's really easy. Like, I thought it was going to be hard when I did it, but I found out that it was easy once I tried it.
9-week and semester classes at THS always have a funny feel to them. After Christmas break, all students go to a different class. Classes sometimes excite students, while others can make them a tad bit nervous.
We interviewed a variety of 9th through 12th graders this week about their new classes and what it means to them.
What's different transferring to the high school?
I'd say people at the high school are a lot more accepting, and there's more opportunities for you to be active and to be involved in your community.
You say opportunities. What's a new class that you're able to take here that you weren't able to take at the middle school?
Right now I'm taking vocal jazz, and that's a really fun class. I get to spend a lot of time outside of school and a lot of volunteer work, so that's good.
That's awesome. Are you in any other class that you really enjoy?
I really enjoy theater too. That's fun.
Okay, so I understand for your senior project, you guys painted a mural for the airport. Can you explain to us what you did and why you chose to do that?
Yeah, it was a historical mural of Tupelo. We painted it because we thought that it'd be a creative way for us to make a contribution to our community, as well as showcase our artistic skills.
So I understand you've taken a lot of art classes here at the high school. How much of those helped you with improving your art skills?
I think the art classes at the high school are pretty good. A lot of high schools don't offer the type of classes we do here. They're really good for just helping to get a basic foundation of your techniques and things like that. And so yeah, I think they're helpful.
Okay. Do you have any advice for upcoming seniors that are doing their senior project this semester?
Yeah, I would say the main thing is time management. That was a problem for us, and so don't procrastinate. That's what I'd say.
Okay, so I understand that you play football, and this year our varsity team made it to the state championship. So do you think that y'all will be able to carry on that tradition next year?
Yes, I think we could carry on the tradition that the last year football players did, because we actually have more energy with our team this year.
Awesome. That would be really great for our school. So transitioning from the middle school to the high school, how do you feel about that? Is there any differences, or which one do you like better?
I would have to say the high school, because there's more opportunities in the high school than was in middle school, because you got better teachers and more working on you.
Right, and there's a lot more different class options here. Is there anything that you have as a favorite, any class that you're taking right now?
Be football.
That makes sense.
Be sure to join us next week. As always, thanks for tuning in to WTHS.